Scorpio, hi. This will be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, in a lot of ways, I would say that it kind of suggests an understanding of maybe how to go about things or gaining some new insight. You also might be feeling a bit more detached recently, in the sense that you're not really afraid of just letting things go. I think that you have very specific concerns right now, and your overall well-being sort of being at the top of your priority list. And I will say that you're maybe very clear on the work that you need to do, or you could be very focused on work. Say there's situations that are complicated or distracting, or sort of choices and things that you're not really certain of right now. I feel like you're almost sort of just setting all of that aside and focusing on what you do know and like what you need to basically progress in your life. You may have a relationship that comes in quite quickly, or some kind of communication or a relationship that moves quickly. Because there is definitely a sense of healing implied here that is happening. And, in a lot of ways, it kind of suggests getting yourself in order to focus on maybe priorities, or like keep a clear perspective and direction, right? Just sort of eliminating confusion. And sort of, it kind of implies trusting that you're on the right path and that everything will sort of just show up as it will. I don't feel like you're trying to argue. I don't feel like you're trying to force things to work. It's like the energy is going to be received or it isn't. and it's just sort of like, I think in a lot of ways you're just tired of worrying about things. And you just want to see practical results. So that I feel like it's putting you in a very progressive and efficient mind frame. You could also have someone who's like sort of trying to lure you, or someone around you who's like sort of just taking their time, and you're like, I don't give a fuck about this. So I don't know what you're trying to provoke here, or because in a lot of ways there's a lot of strength in your decisions, and I feel like a lot of lessons learned from just sort of bottoming yourself out with worrying about things. And I feel like kind of just taking on the weight of improving your situation, and really maybe even kind of drawing lines for yourself, right? Like sort of setting that bar of like, of not being willing to accept less than you deserve, basically, or less than you set out for. So anything that's not really matching that, I feel like you're simply going to detach from, or just not really pay it any attention, because there's plenty of things that do need your attention, particularly maybe your financial matters, or just finding a sense of stability in your life to where you don't have to feel frustrated. And, you know, being able to sort of practically observe where there are mistakes, or just like where, you know, putting your focus into the wrong things gets you. You know, it feels very practical in its realization. And in a lot of ways, I think you're just over it and you're ready for different results. And so that's sort of like what you're welcoming in, and ultimately what I think you will receive. It comes with a sense of clarity, and an understanding of your value, and an understanding of value that is that you have to offer, and what that's, you know, worth to you, basically. You might become a lot more strategic, and, you know, I don't know, you may sort of take action on something, or something could kind of move forward that is sort of sudden, or just, you know, causes a sense of I don't want to say disruption, but it's almost just unexpected, or there's some surprising turnaround or event that takes place. It does seem like it's for the better, because it seems to push you forward quite successfully. So Scorpio, if you enjoyed this reading, if you resonated with it, do feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to take this over to my Patreon for the extended version. So if you want to join us there, that is the first link in the description below. I am also available for personal readings. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can access that in my website, also in the description below. So until next time, I hope you have a great day, and thanks for being here.